Okay, so people watching on YouTube. So unfortunately, when I was recording, well, at the end of the last stream, when I was recording what would have been the next episode, I had power getting turned off here, corrupted like 30 minutes worth of gameplay, which means, well, the end of the last episode ended on day 833, but basically from day 833, day 817 to 833 got corrupted, so I had to play day 817 up to 833 offline. Now we need to redo these outpost fights, and then we can do the Goblin City. It's annoying, but anyways. Okay, so it should be fairly established procedure now for Goblin fighting. Axe. Oh, short one, kite shield. And we have nets. Well, of course, antidote is the most important thing to take with you into a fight against goblins. The highest range defense, 2630 so far is the highest. Okay, so exiled pariah, that's at 20, 27, it's all more or less the same. For 33, you don't need to be that high. Daytime or nighttime fight? I feel like fighting gobbos at night is the way to go. Oof. Shit ton of skirmishes, ambushes. Well, let's hope first of all that the lineup doesn't change when we attack, and that Grisnik knife licker has a nice little goblin sword for us to use. Maybe a named pike could be good. I've already got a named pike. Ah, freaking yeah, another legendary pike. How far do I want to charge forward here? Oh look, there's another one there. Ah, beautiful. So named sword and named pike. What did he cast? That was a buff. Oh, that was one of the two shaman. What was he casting? Also, look how they start warmed up. Interesting. Oh right, it removes the nighttime buff. Well, fair enough. If there are shaman spending action points casting night vision, at least he's not spending action points casting that horrible net shit. Vines. Hit. Ah. Yes. I'll also point out that there's a 25% chance for a named item from doing this outpost. So if all goes well, we could get 3 legendaries out of this. Although admittedly the goblin legendaries are not that great. How did that not kill that goblin? Right, so I need Horst to be able to hit that shaman. Go all that out to the south. That tree might be getting in the way. Bloody nets. Nice dodging, boys. Good job. Oh, lol. Yeah, you little green fucker. Eat that arrow. Back your disgusting goblin head. Oh, what? He casted 2 spells. What the fuck? Bullshit. Nice. Now remember, we got to pick off the ones that have daggers above anything else. %. Is that even worth it? Should I just blast straight through these lads? Blast straight through them. Haha! Yes! As good as that little obsidian sword is, I don't think I have anyone who can really use it. I don't have a sword user, but that's fine. You little fucking goblins. Nice fancy feet usage there, moron. Hit chance 66. Okay. Yeah. Good morale breaking. Kill him, damn it. Can't even use break shield, unfortunately. Another one of the bonuses of having X specialization. Even when you are affected by something like this, you can still break a shield. E2 miss. Unlucky. Oof, ouchie. Fuck off! 2 hits, both. All those percentage chances. Slash puncture 41%. It's pretty high chance to hit, but I suppose his defense is being lowered by the infestation, swarm of insects, what it's called. Alsteir is pretty much out of the fight. He can't take another one of those punches. Oh! Throw an axe right in the mush. Oh my god, kill that little fucker. He's gonna kill someone if you don't. No! 83 missed. Could go into full release the hounds mode, but we're just going to lose a bunch of dogs. Ugh. We've got to get horsed out of there. Yes, they didn't like that. Their champion getting killed. Not like that. Die, you little shit. This little skirmisher has been the worst. And so much damage. 42 hit points. I think Nobel is still okay for now. Bethel. I have Pretoria, so east of Pretoria. Familiar with South Africa? Oh, yes! I gotta make sure that horse doesn't get killed here. Who's still gonna hit him? Actually, everyone's fleeing. I'll be fine. Be grand. Finally, that little goblin piece of shit. Fuck, I hate goblins so much. It's like you can't get through a fight without suffering at least an injury. You fight a goblin, then you gotta take time off to heal the injuries, and it costs money to heal the injuries. It's just... Ugh. Okay, who's got a bandage? Oh yeah, I didn't bring a bandage. I brought anti-venom, but I didn't bring bandage. Oh, you bastard. Oh, Denville, nice. Oh, Cape Town's awesome. Let's release the hounds. Almost all the goblins are fleeing now. Whatever dogs we have, just release them. As always, I want to make sure I kill as many of these goblins as possible because I hate them so much. Before that little fuck stabs you. Damn it, now horse has a nicked artery and I can't actually treat it. Good dog! Okay, let's kill this one and get out of here. Got horsed. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 injuries. Heraldic shoulder plates is nice, we'll never use it. Quick impaler, 50 to 70, 41 and 90. Chance to hit the head plus 16, that's nice. Got damn near 40% chance to hit the head. An Assassin's Reckoning, 35 to 45. 20 and 83. The max fatigue is the best part about it. Skills build up 1 less. We've now got 2 legendary goblin pikes. I've got 2 polearm users, but... Oh, this goblin skirmisher's spine is actually better. 50 to 70, 70, 34 and 104, 41. 41 armor ignore is actually pretty damn good. It's like 20 damage minimum. Also hit the head plus 16, hit the head plus 5. Maximum fatigue of 6, so they're 6. They're both nice and light. I think quick impale is actually better. What do we have here? Polearm, Bannerman, Great Axe, Great Axe. Still need to retire Paragon, but at 8,000 gold. We need a delivery mission. 2 to 4 days we're out for, pretty much. So what's in there? Brigands. No desire to fight Nachtseers. Hedge Knight, but then I don't really need whatever he is carrying. 405, that's good, I can make profit off of that. But on the subject of the Brigands, I don't see myself fighting Brigands unless they have a champion with them. I mean, at this point, let's see, 2 days to the northeast, perfect. I wonder if there is a temple that we can stop by on the way up north. Ah, there you go. Such an irritating, just a bummer having to fight the goblins. God, I hate goblins. I feel like I might even sell these goblin polearms. Don't need that or any of this. The goblin polearms are particularly good if you have level 1 lads that you're training up, but we don't have any of those. I mean, 17 brothers. I have all 16 that I need. Although I technically need to replace my 2. Well, I need to get another polearm user. I've got a spare bannerman ready to go, and I need to get a new polearm user and replace this guy with a heavy armor wearing polearm. And we've got to retire Paragon. I think now's the time we do it. Let's bite the bullet. Pay his retirement fee. It's a fortune, but he's totally earned it. Paragon has been with nearly since the beginning. Within the first month we hired him. He was one of the few lads we hired, and as is quite common with WoW plays, I have a lot of these first few lads who use light armor because they're just easier to get up to their max power quicker. But then ultimately they taper off and don't have the power of the heavy armor guys. But with his fatigue, when I got him I thought his fatigue would never be enough to put him in heavy armor, but honestly I probably could have fitted him in. 11 fatigue plus it's 18. Actually, if I put him in heavy armor, 40 plus, let's call it 50. So if that was 130 minus 50, he would have been fine in heavy armor. Oh well. 819 days, took part in 334 battles and has 517 kills. Most powerful opponent he vanquished was Gromok, which is a Orc chieftain. So Paragon, my friend, thank you for your service. Enjoy your retirement. You've earned it. Expensive. 187 for 11, 200 for 17, 280, 290. Okay, and also the shoulder pads are actually better. That is some incredible mail though. 228 for 11. Amazing. Let's see if this actually improves the archer's survivability. 290. 291. Well, marginally. So my only 3 active people in light armor all have legendary armor. Now these scaled armors with the sigils, runes and sigils, I've only got 2 of them. I could have sworn I had more. Right, so of the current lads, who's going to get replaced? Okay, so we've got our number 1 bannerman, which is Nexus. And I got the backup bannerman. Then there's the 2 spare archers in case I want to have all 4 archers. And I just want 2. When I want another polearm user and I need to replace MK, we need to replace. Yeah. So let's start looking. Let's start fishing for bannerman. Not bannerman, polearm users. The King of Deadpool. I wouldn't normally stream at this time, but I'm playing Dota tonight, and if I didn't play Battle Brothers now tonight, it'll be a while before we get to play again. Why not? We all got whips up front. These great axe lads. 12. I think so. Like, these lads up front are all perfectly damn good. Really just Sinrig and Bananafint, which will go to the front line if they need to. I'm just thinking what my team setup would be when I fight the Sea of Tents. I'll leave all the archers at home, take these front 7, we'll take these 2 on the back line. I want my 2 polearm users, but obviously I need to replace MK. So, I'm going to keep grinding. And keep knocking off Goblin outposts through the Goblin city. And we need to polearm lads and then power level them. Or instead of polearm guys, I could make shield breakers and give them axe mastery, have them use long axes, which then could empower the guys in front of them. Because when someone on the front line, like Hawk, who's using, let's say, a great axe, has to use split shield, well, it feels like such a waste, whereas he could be doing 132 to 165 damage. Oh, and one of the 2 archers I actually wanted to replace with another thrower. Because these thrower lads are fucking lethal. Yeah, so we're looking for a hunter and we're looking for the higher level lads. You know, to the southwest. Why not? We should be fully healed by then. Healed. Okay. We'll complete this mission. We're going to take down the next Goblin outpost. I think we have to do 2 more. That's good coffee. And crazy to think that the current ambition is to get our hands on a famed weapon, which we have, shield, which we don't, armor we have, helmet we have. And at one point we had like 4 or 5 legendary shields. Towards them. Okay, so greenskin war is great. I'm gonna make a fortune out of this greenskin war. What daily rate sitting at? 580. Quite high. Gaspar, unlikely. One of those lower class lads we would only hire if they're a 9-star brother, like an absolute screaming superstar. Need to keep in the stash. What do you mean? Oh, you mean here? But generally, crafting materials, I keep 2 of each kind. Just because I'm not sure what I want to craft with. We need some witch hair. We need a kraken tentacle. And let's see, an oak heart. And we need lindworm scales. And what else? Then we've got... I want to craft the potion of forgetfulness. Because I need to re-level Pumulus. I mistakenly took Steel Brow and Quick Hands, where instead of that it needs to be, I think, Reach Advantage and Living Friend. Just looking at the hit points of the lads here. And it's all around about 75. So he's 65. Someone like Boghost. I think he's better off wearing the coat of scales with the padding. It's 40 less armor, but hit points are super low. Lucky there. Reduce the armor piercing damage. But good to know that I've got 2 sets of heavy armor with the Lindworm scale. So I can have a full front line with acid immunity. Fighting Lindworm. Of course, Lindworm fighting armor already. From raiding parties, maybe. Woodcutter's cabin. That. Encampment. Let's just stay focused on taking out Goblin outposts. Goblin City. Hope we can get there still at night. I think I might actually want to take my archers. I'm not so sure I actually want strange motion. It's just gone dawn, but there's only 4 to 6 ambushes. Awesome. If we're gonna have a daytime fight, let's take all the archers. And we get height advantage. Awesome. Should make picking off the shaman a lot easier. Just think, when we fight the city, it's going to be double this number. 50 goblins we're going to be up against. I don't know how I'm going to protect my archers against those. And that's the number of goblins coming at us. I think I need to make sure everybody on the back line carries a dog. So when... Just imagine double these numbers. We're just going to get flooded by goblins. I might even go with the two-handed weapons against the flood of goblins. Come on, lads, get him. Now, moving forward here does mean that my backline's going to be exposed for a round of shots, but I can't pass up the opportunity to do damage here. I want to protect my flank here from these ghoul riders, which are going to close in on my archers. The backline are going to have a hard time on this next turn. One hit, okay. Now the archers are forced to hit the people that are closing in from flanks. There's a big old gap in the center of the formation. Job, Simon. You bastard. Wait, this is Nobel. He's a throwing weapon specialist. Maru. Oh, so close. Got daggers here. Ah! God, how annoying are these goblins, man? Their daggers and their nets. The front line should have been using heater shields instead of kite shields. Especially considering my frontline lads are all hedge knights with heavy armor. So really they are not under threat really from the goblin archers until the archers strip their armor away, which will take a while. Oh, dodge. Let's kill that fuck. Come on. Nice la. Death by whip. Whipped to death. Nerd. A goblin nerd. Oh, awesome. And the shaman's fleeing. Careful. So good. The fact that everyone's fleeing is amazing. One shot. That there's the power of the throwing weapon build. I think because they were kill shots, you don't get to see how much damage it did, but I think our record is 130 something damage for throwing weapon in a single hit. If you think of the base damage of the javelin, increased from proximity and increased for berserk, and then armor piercing from duelist, it's no wonder these throwing weapon builds do something. Off with your head, you scum. None of these gobos survive. Get them, boys. I'm so goblin racist. What a wonderful sound. That's music to my ears. Almost. Get him, Horst. The long range shot. Damn it. Looks like one of them might get away. Get him, dogs. Sa, fetch. He's away. Okay. Lovely XP numbers. Look at that, 550 for Nobel. Legendaries. So, before we did the Goblin City, this is a group that came out of this now. It said we had to do Goblin outposts. So I've been doing their little camps that are actually called outposts, but one of you in chat suggested that it can be any Goblin camp. We'll clear out the closest 5 Goblin camps we can find. So I think this will be, well, this little group that this came out from will be number 4. Oh, boys, get in there. Headshot with an axe. Good. Now archers actually move forward. Little skill. Well. Ooh. Is there a shaman? Doesn't look like there is a shaman. Just an overseer. I think almost certainly I'm going to switch to full heater shields on the front line after this fight. I mean, all the injuries we've taken against the goblins have been from skirmishers using daggers. Come on, lads. Come in. Hey! Goliath should be able to get his hands on him. Hey, nice. All these little ranged weapons. Often I forget to do that, and that you can do that. Just flat out forget. Ranged weapons, you can just run straight past them. In fact, I'm definitely going to switch to heater shields on the front line. Because now I'm just thinking, even when you close in on the ambushers, they pull out little daggers. You're lucky it just uses fancy feet to get away. Ooh, that pierce. Love the fancy feet spam. Ow! Ah! Yes, I've marked the majority of these little fuck. Oh. From the puncture usages. Oh shit. Where's that? Onimaru, I think. Samon. Great dodging, boys. Just run away, Samon. I like how Nobel just runs around and just one-shots people with throwing weaponry. Dot. Yes! Excellent. Kill him, boys. Kill him. Now that should be the fight pretty much won. Wouldn't be a goblin fight without an injury now, would it? Oof. Hit the head. 45% chance to hit the head. There's a 70% chance the next one that lands will hit the head. Let's not make sure. It's oh, actually, I don't know if Headhunter would apply to a stray throw. Only assume that it would and be doubly nasty when hitting your own lad. Dodge. Oh, just one more filthy little goblin left. Goblins. I sell a bunch of shit. We have an inventory just full junk. Level ups. 2 actually. Such good defense on Hawk here. 60. A nice round 60. Need 1, 2, 3 more heaters. Probably just going to straight up buy the heaters. See if Dunkelberg has any. Of course, I need some paint to go with it. Can't. Has to be in the company's colors. No, actually. That's 622, bought for 405. It's worth 490, sell for 717. The beauty of this background. I'm gonna sell this legendary pike. Actually, no. We'll sell it once we have fully leveled up our pikemen that we are gonna hire. $105, 125, 45. Fisherman maybe has what it takes. See, I like the melee skill, the melee defense. Initiative, if only that was fatigue, would have been so good. Bright and sure-footed, that's very nice. Let's take a look at what his fatigue numbers are like. 97. But have just enough to be a pikeman. He can have amazing defense. He could be an even better tank, but... Won't even have 18 melee skill. Like he's a damn good brother if I'd got him early enough. Like in the first 200 days, that would be a great brother, but we can do better. Look at that, that's a 7-star brother. Doesn't have the right skill allocation. Loads of fatigue, loads of melee defense. If only that was melee skill, he would have been great. Quick and paranoid, he would have been wonderful. Yep. Chances of a historian being usable is almost nothing. But with determined, I need melee skill, melee defense, and nothing else will do. Do I need the heraldic? Yes, I do actually, because the replacement pikeman will use it. We'll keep doing goblin missions, but we'll see if I can't find like a delivery there to the west. Perfect. I happen to be going that way. Sure. Goodbye. Oh, I'll take that. Yes. Have here a minor, super unlikely. Oh, almost. Need any weapons per se. Help trophy, maybe bone plating. But what am I hoping to craft? Obviously acid flasks. Lindworm scale cloak, Lionheart. I just need some poison. Knowledge, protective runes and sigils. I also need to make more of these second wind potions. They do have fight some witches. Fighting goblins, destroy camp sharp teeth. We'll do this and then I'll see if this actually triggers the goblin city mission. We're getting paid to do what we would have done anyway. Okay, take a quick break. When we come back, we're destroying Sharp Teeth Layer. 48 minutes. Okay, we've made a good bit of progress. I'm thinking this might be the last goblin encampment we have to take out before we can take on the goblin city. When we fight at the goblin city, I think we are going to have all 4 archers. They're all going to have night owl elixir, and I'm going to make sure they all have dogs. So we have to stop at that city that sells dogs. Right.